see here. Are we live? Check 1 2. Checking. Here we go. We're live. We're good. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a smaller series I am going to do, and it's going to be easier for me to just set up and hop in and do. Welcome to AutoSim 2. And I will be starting with the 1995 mod made by, if I am correct, let me actually find the right, the one and only Kamikaze Games. Okay, so we're going to go into owner mode, and this starts in 1995, so I can start with any era I want. Well, any car, team, whatever. So I could immediately go join the Wood Brothers, join Penske, join Childress, join Phoenix if I feel like it. PPC, that's also an option. But I actually haven't sat down and figured out what team I'm going to use actually. And I apologize if you start hearing some loud rain in the background. It's supposed to start pouring here in about an hour. We are going to pick, you know what, here's a team that doesn't exist anymore, Mach 1 Racing. Let's do it. With Rick Mast in the number 1 Skull Ford. Yes. So we're looking at the 1995 season. First off, what we are going to actually do is we are going to shut the team down. Okay, I found what's easier to do is truck team at first, and then we'll build our way up. So we're looking at, what's a good number? Where's my lucky number? I'm going to pick my lucky number if it's available, which it's not. So I apologize. We're just going to decide on a number, and we're going to go with the 03. So our primary sponsor, TV Guide. Timberwolf is going to be our secondary, and our tertiary is going to be, let's see if I can get higher paid. There we go, Quality Care for 25 grand. And then we're going to start this thing full time, and boom, now we got ourselves a monster truck that's hit with that one last upgrade, boom, to Ford. So just apologize. Now here's our interesting thing. We gotta pick a driver. Now I know someone's gonna be like, hey, try to get crap, where is there anybody I recognize? Like Brett Bodine, Buckshot Jones, Dale Earnhardt. But no, we are not going to get any of these guys on our team. We're going to try to see if we can get, you know what, let's go with the ARCA GOAT himself. Nicey Young at 31, Frank Kimmel. $12,500. Perfect. And now we're going to go to race standings. You'll see 31 races for Cup, 28 for nowadays Xfinity, but I'll call it the Busch Series a couple dozen times. And then the Truck Series. We will run 24 races. So let's get the season underway with race number 1. The Xfinity race at Daytona, Mark Martin's going to win over Dale Jarrett, Jeff Green, and David Green, which is interesting. And your Daytona 500 winner is going to be Dale Jarrett in the 28th, with Dale Earnhardt finishing second. Okay, so now as we go on to Rockingham for week 2, Dale Jarrett's gonna win his first Xfinity race of the season. Well, whatever, you know what I mean. I will call it Xfinity, I'll call it Busch, I will occasionally call it the Grand National. Which is going to be interesting. Now as we go to Dale Jarrett's going to win 3 out of the 4 NASCAR sanctioned races we run this season, but going back to back, winning at Rockingham. Johnny Benson's going to win a Busch race at Richmond, and Jeff Gordon. Wow, this is so early in Gordon's career. Looks weird seeing him with 3 career wins. I wonder how good this Jeff Gordon kid's gonna be. And here we are finally at our first truck race for week 4, our season opener at Homestead. We finished 22nd. The drivers that have missed are going to be Kevin Harvick in the 72, Gary something in the 77, Garrett Evans, and Steve McEachern. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce names good. We finished 22nd, which is bad, but it's not horrible. Ron Combs in the Petty Enterprises, number 43. Wow, the 43 goes back to victory lane, except this time it's in the Busch Series. And Rusty Wallace wins his first Cup race of the year. First race not won by Dale Jarrett, who gets second. Oh, that's funny. Mike Skinner is going to win a truck race in the number 3 for RCR. Frank Kimmel's going to finish 33rd, which is not good. We're going to go to team manager. We're going to see what his stats are looking like. That's probably the issue. We don't have the funds. Is it really? How much is it to upgrade a driver? 200,000. Ouch. Dennis Setzer. Dale Earnhardt wins his first Cup race of the season. And that's going to be the first time that Dale Jarrett's not going to be in the top 5, but he's still going to have a top 10 at Darlington. As we go on to Portland for our 3rd race of the season. Mike Skinner's going to win. Frank Kimmel in our 03 truck finally gets itself a top 10, which I am happy for. I would have been happy with 5 top 10s this season, 2 top 5s. Not bad. Johnny Benson wins his 2nd Xfinity race this season at Bristol. And Jeff Gordon's going to win his 2nd race of the season also at Bristol, as Dale Earnhardt and Dale Jarrett finished right behind him. Mike Skinner's going to win at Evergreen Speedway. We get ourselves our first top 5 of the season. Good job. Let's see here. Now, at Hickory in Xfinity, or Busch, Mark Martin wins it for Roush for his 2nd win of the season. And that is a good run by him, honestly. Morgan Shepherd and the Wood Brothers. Wow. For those who don't know, I was born in 02, so this is 7 years before my time. I'm sorry. And Starling Marlin in the Morgan McClure car wins at North Wilkesboro. Nice. So cool to finally actually be able to see NASCAR racing at North Wilkesboro this year. I'm not going to see it in person, but it'll be interesting. John Nemechek Wow. And we get third for our first back-to-back top fives, which is good. At Nashville Fairgrounds, Jeff Green wins it in the 3 for RCR. Not bad, not bad. And Mark Martin wins his first Cup race of the season at Martinsville. Now, we're going to look at the point standings real quick before we go anything deeper. Well, this is really only top 20, so Dale Jarrett leads Jeff Gordon. Not by as big of a margin as I was personally thinking. And it's because Jeff Gordon and Dale Jarrett are running identical stats. Rudd and Martin, Dale Earnhardt's also in the top 5. This is interesting. Then let's see here if there's any future Cup drivers down here I recognize. David Green, no. Jeff Green. Tim Fedewa, Hermie Sadler, L.W. Miller. Wow, we got some legends in the bag. There's Mark Martin, Phil Parsons. But meanwhile, in the bottom, well, in the truck series, we are a little under 200, or a little over 200 points out of first to Mike Skinner, who's just going on a tear this year. Which, yeah, fine. Jeffrey Bodine, there's Hornaday, Bob Keselowski, Mike Bliss, Rick Sorelli. Wow, we got some drivers. Okay, let's keep running. Chad Little wins it at Colorado. We get P4. Mike Skinner's going to finish P3. Johnny Benson wins his third race of the season. He's won 1/3 of the entire Busch season so far. In the 74 for Base Motorsports. As I take a sip. Jeff Gordon's going to win at Talladega for a huge performance. What was that notification? Okay, that's nothing important. I just have the chat pulled up on my phone, so sorry folks. Let's see, we're looking for that 28 car. Oh my god, you got Herschel McGriff. Wow. Oh, there's Dale Jarrett, 14th. Right here. And now, Mike Skinner's going to win our truck race. We, however, finished 27th. Did we have an incident? No, we just had an off day here at Heartland. See here, who missed out? Yeah. Nothing too severe. Harvick's doing meh. Jeff Purvis for Phoenix Racing finally gets his first win of the season and only his second start of the year, and that's his first Xfinity win. See, I will call it whatever I feel. Sears Point. Wait, that's Sonoma. Dale won on a road course? Wow. Interesting. Jeff Burton in the age for Stavola brothers. Wow. Mark Martin, Dale Earnhardt, Jeff Gordon, Jeff Burton. Yeah, that's interesting. And now as we're 10 races in, Jeff Gordon's now the points leader. Which is going to be interesting. So, Bob Keselowski's going to win his first his first truck race of the of the season and his career. 1995 is the oldest mod I will probably ever get for this game, or that'll probably ever be made for this game, because the Truck Series was created in 95. And for those who are wondering, you can find this game on Steam. I think I spent like $10 on it. So, not much. Mark Martin wins his third race of the season in the Car Quest Auto Parts 399 at Charlotte. That's funny. And winning the Coca-Cola 600 is Rusty Wallace, which is interesting. Dennis Setzer wins at Nazareth in the Truck Series. We get P8, which is good. I was fully expecting us to finish like 11th to 20th in the points our first season. But, you know, this is going fine. I'm going to check my money. We do have the money to upgrade Frank Kimmel, so we will upgrade him. Let's see, how bad does that make us? Good on intermediates, mediocre on super speedways, horrible on the flat tracks. Road courses is our weakest spot, and short tracks, we should be better. Rusty Wallace is going to win for Team Penske at Dover. Steve Grissom's going to win. How do I have negative $42,000? Dale Earnhardt's going to win his third race of the season at Pocono. Chad Little's going to win at Watkins Glen. Jeff Gordon's going to take his fourth win of the season at Michigan. Joe Ruttman's going to win at Milwaukee in the Truck Series. There's David Green winning the race. Texas Terry Labonte's going to win his first race of the season at the summer race at Daytona. Jeff Bodine's going to win at Louisville. Wow, I forgot that track was on the schedule. Myrtle Beach Speedway, rest in peace. Ken Schrader's going to win it. Mark Martin's going to win. DW is going to win for Ken Schrader, which is good. So, not bad. And for the first time since Rockingham, Dale Jarrett's gonna win a race. So, he's having a good race at the second Pocono race. David Green's gonna win at Talladega. Ricky Rudd's gonna win at Talladega. And then we go to IRP, where Jack Sprague's gonna win. We're gonna finally be back in the positives. Bobby Labonte's gonna win a Busch race at IRP. At the Brickyard Cup, Jeff Gordon wins the Brickyard 400, which I believe makes it back-to-back Brickyard 400s. Why was I thinking the first Brickyard was in 96? Was it really? No, it was 94 was the first year, so okay. thinking it was 96, but it was actually 94 was the first year for the Brickyard. Mike Skinner wins another truck race. This one's at Watkins Glen. We finished P8. Jeff Gordon's going to win at Watkins Glen. Absolutely destroying the competition this year. And holy cow, at Flemington, the unthinkable happens. We win our first ever truck race in the 15th race of the season. So we have already crushed all my season expectations. Well, yeah, I think I said I was thinking like 5 to 10 top 10s, 1 or 2 top 5s, and a win. Yeah. And that pays out $12,550. Of course, our opponent is gonna finish second. Mike Skinner actually started on the pole, so of course. We led the most laps. We won. Forsted, Butch Gilliland, and Ronissa, or something like that. He's going to finish, or going to be your DNQs. That's cool. Flemington, we win our first truck race. Now as we go to Michigan, Kenny Wallace wins in the 8th. Jeff Gordon's going to win for the 7th time this season. Jeff Gordon's probably going to win himself his first title unless he has some crazy late season collapse. He has doubled his top 5s. Got so many wins in 21 races. And we go back to back. We win at Nashville. And this Nashville track is not the modern day super speedway, it's the fairgrounds. So, Dale Jarrett's gonna win his second Busch race of the season in the 32. And he's going to sweep at Bristol, winning on Friday night, Saturday night, because it's the night race. So, after 22 weeks in, here's what your little point standings look like. So, as well, you can see, Jeff Gordon leads the Cup points over Dale Jarrett and Dale Earnhardt. Wow, Dale Earnhardt's actually got a chance. No, I just think Dale's just finishing outside the top 10 every time Dale finishes it. No? He's got 7. Okay, so he's just finishing more races than Jeff, I'm thinking. And then in the Grand National, Busch, Xfinity, whatever I keep calling it, series, Johnny Benson leads narrowly over David Green and Chad Litt. Jeff Green is way back. It honestly looks like, unless something crazy happens, it's just going to go down to a 3-horse race. And then in the truck series, we are... Mike Skinner's just running away. Joe Ruttman's having an okay season. The field spread's just so bad. But it is what it is. We'll just keep racing. And I apologize if you hear my friends kicking on in the background. So Mike Skinner's probably going to win the truck title. Joe Ruttman's going to probably finish second unless we can hunt him down. We can, if we turn around real quick and just go on a monster tear, we can give Ruttman a run for his money. But we cannot hunt down Skinner. Mike Skinner has finished in the top 10 top 5 all but once this season. He is having the perfect season so far. Keyword so far. And there's Ron Horn today, winning for DEI. P4 for us. And Mike Skinner's going to get another P4. At Richmond, Dale Jarrett's going to win again at Darlington. Mark Martin's going to get his third Cup win of the season, 17th of his career at Darlington. We win again at New Hampshire, so finally we win at current track. So, yeah, closes the gap a little bit on Skinner, but we ain't catching Mike Skinner. Unless he proceeds to just not show up for the rest of the season. Even then, it's going to be tough. So, here we are at, let's see, who actually won the race I skipped? If I did, oh, no, so I did say Chad Little won at Richmond. I got the lights pulled up on my phone so I could read chat. Richmond was won by Ricky Rudd. Mike Skinner wins at Martinsville for his sweet jeez. In 19 races, Mike Skinner has gotten 19 top 10s, 18 top 5s, and 6 wins. That's unbelievable. Now, we're going to do some crazy stuff, I believe. Now, Johnny Benson's going to win there at Dover. 4th win of the season. And Bobby Labonte's going to win his first career Cup win. With, I believe, is also going to be Joe Gibbs Racing their first career win. Back when they ran Chevys. Not even Pontiac era. Wow. I think they ran Pontiac right up until like from the mid 2000s to 03. Well, late 90s to 2003 when Pontiac pulled out. Then ran Chevys to the 2007 when they swapped to Toyotas. Bob Keselowski's gonna win. Mike Skinner another top 5 at North Wilkesboro. Good job, team. At Orange County, Mark Martin's gonna win once again. Terry Labonte's gonna win for Rick Hendrick at Martinsville for second win of his season. Jeff Gordon's gonna finish 3rd. Boris-Said, wow, Boris-Said gets his first career win in the 28? Oh, that's the truck series. What was I thinking? Oh. I don't... My brain immediately kept thinking like, oh, it's Cup Series. I believe we just did a Busch race. I can't remember actually even that. But yep. Boris-Said wins the truck race at Sears Point, nowadays Sonoma. We get an 11th. Mike Skinner's going to finish P3. Rodney Combs is going to win his second race of the season at Hickory. And Dale Jarrett's going to win 5th race of his season at North Wilkesboro. Now let's check the point standings as we come into the home stretch of the season. So, wow. With about 4 or 5 races left, I don't know if this is like, with this 27 races done, we're approaching 27. Jeff Gordon leads Dale Earnhardt by 98 points. Jeff Gordon has 7 wins, 18 top 5s, 22 top 10s. Dale Earnhardt's got 3 wins, 8 top 5s, 23 top 10s. And now, so we come down to the Xfinity Series, or Busch. Johnny Benson leads Chad Little and Jeff Green. Top 3 are separated by 100 points. Jeff Green in the 3's not gonna do anything. He's too far out to catch him. It's literally that's gonna be the points battle. is Johnny Benson, Chad Little, and David Green in the Busch Series. And as here we go down to the Truck Series, Mike Skinner's, I'm calling, he's got the championship. In fact, I actually think he might have actually mathematically locked it up. Joe Ruttman is going to finish either second, third, possibly fourth, depending on how good Ron Hornaday does. We, however, still got 3 wins, which is amazing for this team. So, we got a chance. Oh well. And there's Jeff Bodine. Let's see here. Joe Ruttman got 3rd, so we are not catching him there. Yeah, it looks like we're going to finish 3rd in points. Dennis Setzer, okay. David Green finishes ahead of Johnny Benson. And Chad Little's going to finish all the way back in 26th. And that's going to swing the points in favor. So Johnny Benson, I believe, just extended his points lead, which is fine. So it'll be closer than that, but Dale Earnhardt's still there. So that might actually be another good points battle, as Jeff Gordon proceeds to prove me wrong to win his 8th win of the season. This one at Charlotte. I believe Wallace won the 600. Johnny Benson's going to win at Phoenix, which is fine. Trucks, well, our truck team, we get 3rd. No, we get 2nd? Holy crap, and for only the 2nd time all season, Mike Skinner's not going to get himself a top 5. Wow. I believe his worst finish of the season is 10th. Terry Labonte's going to win in the Xfinity car. David Green's going to win. Going to lead to finish 3rd. Chad Little's going to finish 4th. And Johnny Benson's going to finish 6th. And here's your point standings. Dale Jarrett sleeps Dale Earnhardt. I believe Jeff Gordon, as long as he doesn't have a horrible race and one of the other guys just show up and win, and he should have the championship locked up. Really, I can still see for Bobby Labonte, he's going to need a miracle if he wants to win the championship, but Ricky Rudd could win it. Johnny Benson leads over David Green, Chad Little, but that lead has slightly shrunk to only 80 points. Chad Little, he just can't close out the deal with 1 race left, I believe. Yeah, yep. So, here we go. Jeff Gordon's going to win at Rockingham. Dominating performance. Nearest competitor in the top 4 is going to be Ricky Rudd back there in 3rd. And I still think that's not going to be good enough. Dale Earnhardt's going to win the race at Phoenix. Jeff Bornhauer's going to finish 2nd. Rudd's going to finish 3rd. Where's that put him? Coming into the final race of the season at Atlanta. Jeff Gordon's got locked up. So Jeff Gordon's your 1995 Cup champ. I believe he actually did that in real life. 80 points. So essentially, David Green needs to go out, win, lead the most laps, have Johnny Benson not lead a lap and finish mid-pack. Chad Little, he could, in theory. Chad Little needs to win, lead most laps. Johnny Benson needs to finish like outside the top 40. And then coming into the truck finale, we're going to get third in points unless something horrible happens to Ruttman. So, going on a good season. Bob Kozlowski is going to finish the season off with a win at Vegas. We get third. Ruttman. Where did Joe finish? 13th? I still don't think that's enough. Oh, and I believe I accidentally skipped the Xfinity race because the game lagged. So I apologize. Ken Schrader's gonna win his first Cup race of the season. No, just skipped it straight up to the Cup race. So we're going to view it. Johnny Benson's going to win the championship in Xfinity. By 100 points. Over nearly 1,000 points cleared of 4th. Dang. Rookie of the Year is Jeff Fuller, who finished 9th. With 5 top 5s? No, 9 top 10s? Wow, okay. So, now, here we go. We're going to scroll back up. Who's your Winston Cup Rookie of the Year? Elton Sawyer. Jeff Gordon, 9 top 10s. Well, 9 wins, 22 top 5s, 26 top 10s. Average finish of 6.8. That's scary. And Mike Skinner wins something. Of course, with this being the first truck year, he obviously is going to get Rookie of the Year with an average finish. Holy cow. Average finish of 4.5. That's unbelievable, folks. And that's not even the team I was controlling. We got third. Let's look at our stats first. 3 wins, 10 top 5s, 14 top 10s, and 24 races with an average finish of 11.5. Honestly, good race. Good season. Then here's Mike Skinner. In 24 races, he got 21 top 5s, 23 top 10s, so he did not finish get a top 10 in one race, with 6 wins. A quarter of the season, he started his engine, he ended up in victory lane. And the lowest guy who did not attempt every single race, well, lowest guy who did do every single race appears to be TJ Clark with an average finish of 23.21. That was rough. And last place guy who even attempted a single race will be Garrett Evans, in the one of many people to drive the 10 truck. In 2 races, had a best finish of 16th. And I could honestly, if I felt like it, I could do the math to get an average of 24. So let's go into the off season. New contracts and retirements. Michael Waltrip has signed a 3-year extension with Bahari Racing. Dick Trickle's retired. Morgan Shepherd's retired. Ward Burton signed an extension with Dillard Racing. Randy LaJoy, Hutch Strickland, they've both signed on extension. Jeremy Mayfield signed an extension with Cale Yarbrough. Jinger Johnson and Associates stays with Elton Sawyer driving the car. See if there's any other names on here, I reckon. Mike Bliss, Jeff Purvis, Ricky Craven. I want to see if I could snag Purvis. Elton Sawyer's signed a deal with somebody. Buckshot Jones? Could we? Mike Skinner signs a 3-year extension. We're screwed. Okay. And now here's my actually favorite part of the season. So here's your new teams. Anyone driving for Cup? No. Couple Xfinity, couple truck teams. 94 for Bill Elliott Racing will compete. That's interesting. Yeah, I guess we'll upgrade the truck because we kind of have to. We do not have enough money to upgrade our car, well, our driver. So we're going to go into the new season with a higher hopes. Let's see here. Any new teams in Cup? Johnny Benson is going to drive the Zero. Waters Motorsports Ford. Hornaday is going to go to drive the 04 for McGriff. Mike Skinner to the 8. David Green to the 11. Mike Stefanik to the 15. Jeff Burton to the 21. Tim Fiedler to the 32. Joe Bessie to the 33. Dave Rosendez, I apologize for butchering that. I gave it a shot. To the 78. Now to the Xfinity. Oh, sweet Jesus. Andy Houston to the 3. Brian Refner to the 6. Brett Bodine to the 8. This guy to the 08. Swerve Irvin to the 9. Matt Kenseth to the 12. Bob Kozlowski to the 14. Frank Kimmel to the 18. That tells me I'm about to lose Frank Kimmel. Boris Sid's going to drive this 28. Ron Fellows to the 29. Oh, I just realized this is a numerical order car. Jeff Green to the 32. Charlie Cragen to the 35. Dale Quarterly to the 39. Lance Norick to the 41. Robert Presley to the 42 for Sapco. Gary Bradbury in the 44. Dale Jr. to the 45. He's available. I could try to pick him up. Do I let Parks go a year early and pick up Junior? Let's find out. Did someone pick up Dale Jr.? Yes, however, I want to see if I can do something with that. Let's try it. Let's try it. Tire second driver. Dale Jr. He wants to drive for us. 21, 1996. Let's do it. Which means Frank Kimmel. I apologize, Frank Kimmel, but you're gonna get fired. Shut him. See if this fixes it. And I just accidentally shut the team down, thinking that would fire him. Which is fine. We gain most of our money. We gain all of our money back anyways. You know what? It's fine. It gives us a chance for new sponsors. We're going to take the pay cut just to put Budweiser on the truck. Amoko. No, we're not going to do that. Boom. And okay, so it's not gonna let me do that. I guess I spent too much money. We just gotta find our sponsors. Yes, 2000 collect. I don't want Kleenex. So Budweiser. I know Budweiser's one because I had it on the first attempt. There it is. Budweiser's gonna be on the truck. Let's see if we could get something that pays a little bit more. There it is. Set full time. And I've accidentally glitched the game, and now I gotta tap $1,000,000. Which is fine, guess. Oh, you know what? No. It's because I save all the money by not upgrading the truck at the beginning. It tells me that we are going to have just enough for a couple more upgrades. I believe this is it. And we can no longer sign Dale Jr. because of my stupidity, which is fine. We're going to take a deep breath. We're going to relax. We're going to pick up somebody else. Now, I hate this. Yeah, but that's going to screw us. Unless I can find me a good young driver. Harvick's not available. Don't even check Jimmy Hensley. Jeff Fuller. That might be a car. That might be the guy we go for. Come on, give me a guy. Give me a guy. Give me a guy. Come on, games. Throw me a bone. Oh man, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Come on, give me money. Yes. We got a driver. We got Greg Biffle. Let's hear how good's the Biff. On average, good. So, Mike McLaughlin is going to win this season opener at Daytona. And Ward Burton's going to win the Daytona 500 for Dillard Motorsports, with Team Feedaway going to finish second. And, yeah. Chad Little's going to start his season off good. There's Bobby Labonte. Jason Keller. There's a win by Terry Labonte. And here's our first race of the season. Huh. Not bad. How much money does that give us? Not enough. I want to get one more upgrade on the truck. Because that should not be happening. The first season, I just wanted to take things slow, so could just build up the hype of the 95 season that happened in real life, other than the fact that one team shut down, which was the team I took over. DEI is going to win, so of course, we're going to be in a long haul. Ron Feldes wins into 29. There's Rusty Wallace in the... I keep seeing the driveway light flicker on, which is fine. There's Ron Hornaday in the 16. I'm going to have to pull up a weather radar, folks, because I know it's supposed to start pouring like crazy here in yeah, like soon. pull up local station. Yes, I am aware of that. So if we get 15th at Portland, do we now have enough money? Yes, we do. So we're gonna just get that last upgrade on the car. Well, truck, does that put us essentially maxed out? Yes. Yeah, it's about to start pouring on me in about 2 minutes. 3 minutes. No, that's actually 7 minutes. 30, 40. Okay, it's saying it's pouring right now, but I don't see anything. And it's just gonna be drenching buckets all throughout the morning. Alrighty, so we're going to ignore that. Pull my phone, pull the live stream back up, and here we go. Bobby Hillman Jr., there's Bobby Labonte. Hornaday's gonna win. We get 30th. I know this is annoying. Jeff Gordon gets his first win of the season, which is great. He is never gonna have another season like last year. Jeff Bodine gets a win. We get 11th. Ken Schrader. There's Hornaday winning at Colorado. Rick Wilson. There's Ted Musgrave getting a win in the 16th for Roush. I don't think Musgrave ever actually won a cup race, but I may be wrong. And, wow. There's Mike Skinner having a worse season compared to last. To be fair, if he can even get half of what he did last season, that would be impressive. Lance Norrick's going to win the Busch race. Dale Jarrett at Robert Yates, winning his first race of the season. He's also having an off year compared to last. Bob Keselowski wins at Bristol, and Houston wins at Charlotte. Mark Martin's going to win the 600. Hornaday is going to win in 96 for DEI. In the 16, we get a P6. We're going to check our money situation. I don't like it. How good's Biffle doing? He's gotten better, but he's not going to be our it driver for this season. If my brain didn't try to be so cocky to try to sign him Junior, we will not be in this situation. So, but you know what I can do? There is a money glitch I know of, which is, it's not even, well, yeah, it's a glitch, because it's just an issue with the game. Jeff Gordon wins at Michigan, which puts him nearly 100 points over Dale Earnhardt and over 200 points clear of Rusty Wallace. In the Busch Series, Chad Little's going on a dominant tear over Rick Wilson and the car that won the championship the year before. I believe it was it. And we are 9th, but we could make some money. Dale Jr. is going to win a truck race for Glanville Motorsports. That's just annoying. And it's even more annoying because we get second to the guy I should have had. There's Jason Keller in the 57 winning a race. Dale Earnhardt's going to win at Daytona. That's just normal. That's how life should be. Ron Hornaday's going to win at Louisville. Phil Parsons. Bobby Hillton Jr. There's another Hornaday win. There's the Terry Labonte win. Lance Hooper. Ward Burton's going to win Talladega. There's Jeffrey Bodine. We're still going to get third. Ron Barfield Jr. in the 55. Huh. That's a driver I have never heard of before. Jeff Gordon's going to win, what is that, 3 straight Brickyards? Because he won in 94 in real life. Then in 95 in the simulation, and 96 in the simulation. There's Rusty Wallace. Mike Skinner. I'm still annoyed. Rick Wilson. There's a Dale Jarrett sighting. There's a Mike McLaughlin win. Andy Houston for RCR. Dale Jarrett for Robert Yates. Mike Chase for V-Star. Bugs Harefield for and there's Jeff Gordon win. So after as we finish another third of the season, Jeff Gordon's got a hold on the points lead up with Dale Earnhardt. There's Chad Little dominating, and Skinner's dominating again. Not as badly this year, though, over Hornaday. We have climbed up, though, to 6th in the standings. So we're going to just keep pushing. Jeff Bodine wins at New Hampshire, where we won last season. And there's Mike McLaughlin. There's Jeff Gordon. And there's Toby Butler, Bobby Hillton Jr. First career winner at Dover with Billy Standridge for Johnson Racing. Huh. We get 28th while Andy Houston just mops the floor at North Wilkesboro. Chad Little's gonna win at Orange County. And Jeff Gordon's gonna start dominating again. Whoop-de-doo. And there's a Bob Keselowski. Not Brad, not his brother Brian, but Bob Keselowski. As I get my another drink open. Andy Houston's gonna win a race for Childress. And then there's Terry Labonte. Ron Fellows is gonna win a truck race for Hendrick. Mike McLaughlin. There's Ricky Rudd winning a win. Nice. For Rudd Performance. Hornaday's gonna win for DEI. Chad Little. There's Terry Labonte. Rusty Wallace. There's Mike McLaughlin. And Terry Labonte wins again. Oh wow, that's the end of the season. Huh. Well, let's see here. Who wins? Jeff Gordon wins back-to-back. David Green's your Rookie of the Year. Jeff Gordon had a 7.3 average finish in 31 starts. He had 24 top 10s, 20 top 5s, and 6 times he pulled the car in the victory lane. Chad Little is gonna win the Busch Series title. Gary Bradbury is gonna win Rookie of the Year. Let's see here, yeah. There was a guy that made 8 starts, had a couple top 10s. That's all he did. Yeah, wait, no, that's races. They're covering 7 races and won one of them. And Dale Jr. won a race a couple times. And here's the Craftsman Truck Series. Skinner's going to dominate. Did we get a top 5 in points? No, we actually dropped off. Well, if we had one good race here or there, like if you turn that 35th into a 15th, we finish inside the top 5, battling for 4th. So, good season. About on par with what I expected of the team last season. So, what we're going to do here, you see, is let's see here. Jeff Bodine's retired. AEW's retired. Leak Speed's retired. Dave Marcus has retired. Morgan Shepherd retires for a second time. I believe it's just for a different series. Dale Jr. is going to sign an extension with Glanville. Maybe not. I'm probably going to pick him up. Sword Sport's going to join in the 88. That truck's actually still around to this day. It's 31 for DEI. Okay. Greg Biffle. Looking like a monster. How much money do we got? We can upgrade him once. How bad? That's going to be a car that could compete for a championship. And just as a precaution, do we have the money? No, we do not. Oh well. I was going to try to use the money glitch just one time. But let's look at the cup standings for Bodine. Dennis Setzer's going to go to the 7 for Bodine Motorsports. Melling Racing has signed Brett Bodine, Swerve Irvin to the 09. Dave Blaney to the 17. And Joe Bessie to the 87. As soon as we get 50,000, we're signing somebody new. I'm straight up telling y'all now. New teams. TriStar, Leah Jackson, Marcus Racing, RC, Milters have shut down. Lowe's is going to be on the 94 and Cup. Yeah, nothing really new, but 1-800-COLLECT is going to be a sponsor for Roush on the 61 truck and SS Greenlight on the 08. Do they still have him? Yes, they do. Just like, jeez. Okay, but I do have an idea. Bobby Levine's going to win the Daytona 500. Lane Super's going to win in the 31. Jeff Gordon, Bill Parsons, Ricky Rudd, and here we go. There's Kevin Harvick. Well, we get 36. Okay. Jason Keller is going to win in the... Well, yeah. But also, that was Kevin Hart's first truck one we saw. And here we are. Now, I don't care if people call this cheating or abusing the game. Do we not even have time for... What is it? It's 500? No. Oh, it's 175. Why does it think it was 50? I'm wondering if that got changed in an update. Nope, it's 50,000 to upgrade the truck. That's what I was thinking. So, never mind, we're not going to be using the glitch yet. As Greg Biffle finally gets a win at Evergreen. This is where we also won with Frank Kimmel. There's Brett Bodine. Chad Little. Wow. Was not expecting that. Still making money. There's a P4. P35 at Colorado. That is not good. And Jason Jarrett's going to win for Nemco. We're going to finish P18. Jeff Gordon wins his second race of the season just that early in the season? Huh. He's doing pretty good. In 10 races, he's got 5 top 5s, 5 top 10s, and 2 wins. So he's either doing good or finishing mid-pack. And for the first time all season, Mike Skinner, everybody. I think the issue is we just have these super powerful cup teams running truck squads. If we can make money, we should stand a chance. And then there's Dale Earnhardt winning at Pocono for his 69th nice career win. I want to see Dale win a 8th title possibly, if he can, and see him break his own record of 76. Which, actually, as soon as we get to the next cup race, Randy LaJoie's going to win his first cup. Here's another interesting thing about the game as we look at the points team. Terry Labonte is actually the Hendrick car dominating. Jeff Gordon is doing horrible. Excuse me. Chad Little's dominating Xfinity. And where are we? 10 from points. With someone. Here's actually a cool thing is there's history in the game. So we'll show you the year you started, the current year, and the most wins per season. So you got Jeff Gordon's 9-win season in 95, Johnny Benson's 5 wins in 95, and Hornaday's 8 wins. But that's not the cool thing I like. All times wins list. And depending on the mod, I know the 05 mod actually has the actual win. The actual ones like Richard Petty has 200, so on and so forth. Darrell Waltrip leads this with 84 wins. He's retired. But you see Jeff Gordon right there. Then you got Tommy Houston, Tommy Ellis. This would honestly be the second easiest one to just dominate. But then there's the truck one, which has only been 25 winners. Huh. It literally does only show the top 25, so. There's Blaze Alexander. Rest in peace. Jeff Gordon starting something. Possibly. There's Terry Labonte winning at Pocono. Mark Martin wins at Talladega. For once, it's not Jeff Gordon winning at the Brickyard. It's Bobby Labonte. Jeff gets second, though, so still doing pretty good. And here we are. We now have the money for this. This is just so I can get me some more funding for the trucks. So, as you can see, we're going to have Med Partners, Amoko, I believe, and then set ride full time. Now we got the O2 truck. Now you see how we just went from 192 to absolutely bank. We're going to immediately shut the team down, and that's going to increase our money. And now we're going to do it again. I'm only going to do this like 3 times just so I can have decent money, so that way we got more than one truck. But I know someone's going to be like, imagine cheating. I'll be like, imagine me just wanting to have some fun. And that's a huge one. And once I shut this one down, we should have more than enough money to really make Biffle a monster. But as you can see, it's so easy just to make money. If you just have a little bit, it's like real life. You want to make money? Have more money. And I believe this is going to be the last time I can do this, which is fine, as I believe it will actually max out Great Biffle, nearly except on the road courses, which is fine. Now, let's look at it. Great Biffle's going to finish 3rd to Mike Skinner. Kevin Harvick's going to get his 2nd win of the season. We get 19th. Greg Biffle's going to win a race at Richmond. Ron Barfield's going to win. We get an 11th. We go. Now we're doing something. Like, we're probably going to get ourselves a mediocre pack finish, which is fine. We got money, and we got some wins coming in. Except there, at Sears Point, we're going to get a 25th. And now we're back on top at Mesa Marin. Jason Jarrett's going to win at Phoenix for Nemco. There's Rockingham. Now, let's look at it with a couple races left. Jeff Gordon and Dale Earnhardt battling it out again in 97. Will Jeff win 3 in a row, and in this timeline being only the 2nd driver to do it right behind Cale Yarborough, or will Dale Earnhardt win title number 8? Either way, we're going to see history be set. Chad Little's dominating Xfinity. Oh god, he actually is. Holy smokes. I was just like, oh, he's doing good. He's probably dominating. Dude's got nearly an 800 point lead. I normally say, if you're, like in this era, if you're within 1,000 points, you had a good season. You had an okay season if you finish within 1,000 points of the leader. It's like 5 races, so not too bad. There are only 3 drivers that will do that this season. Possibly a 4th. And the Monster 44, which did amazing a couple times, is just going to finish mid-pack. And then there's Mike Skinner. We might get 2nd. We will probably get 3rd. We, however, could fall back to 4th or even 5th. So we got hot just too little, too late, which is fine. There's Mike Stefanik winning his first ever Cup race at Phoenix. And we will win at Vegas. securing second or third in points. We will get third by about 61. It's fine. Chad Little wins it now. Now, folks. Ooh, schedule this change actually. Here we are, folks. Going into the final race of the season. Will it be Jeff Gordon winning 3 in a row? Will it be Dale Earnhardt winning his 8th? Will it be Terry Labonte pulling off the biggest margin between first and second title? Let's find out. Drum roll, please. Okay. Terry Labonte got 4th, which is huge. Really huge. Jeff Gordon got 12th. Dale Earnhardt got 20th. I don't know that math off the top of my head, but possibly, well, I know for a fact it's going to be a Hendrick 1-2. Show me the champion. And Jeff Gordon still pulls it off. By how much? 24. To 24 by 24. Dan Setzer's Rookie of the Year. Chad Little is looking amazing out there. And Mike Skinner with first finishes third. If we get hot a little earlier, we do monster things. Oh, I'm betting to put a lot of the top guys in 3-year deals. Let's see here. I don't see Dale Earnhardt on here. Huh. Hendrick's gonna have a new car to 50? Weird. But okay. We're going to do the money glitch possibly in the O2. Find me a good sponsor. Pennzoil. No, I want a little bit more cash. Menards. Nothing really interesting. There we go. And shut down. Money. Sorry guys, I just thought I heard something in the background. And set ride to full time. And we will shut that down just one more time. And now, with 1.3 million, we're gonna make this is gonna be the actual truck. So, with our primary sponsor, let's go Hot Wheels. Why not? Budweiser as a secondary and Napa as our tertiary. Boom. Please, give me a driver. Could I get Dave Blaney? Frank Kimmel don't want nothing to do with this team. Jeff Fuller, Jim Brown, Joe Nemechek would be an interesting sign. Kirk Shelberdine, Kerry Earnhardt, Kenny Irwin Jr. is another possible. I want to pick up a young driver I like. Well, nowadays he's probably a Hall of Famer, but in this time, young driver. Tony Roper. That's a driver I could pick up. Wally Dallenbach. What you thinking, Brain? What are we thinking here, folks? Buddy Baker. Dale Earnhardt. No. I wish I could pick up Dale Earnhardt. That'd be funny. Elliott Sadler, though. How young is old Elliott? Not interested. Okay. That's actually because the truck itself is not good. So if we just use a little bit of our like $1.9 million, the truck suddenly becomes no longer goes from mid-pack out of 50 overall. It becomes a whopping nice and shiny with $1 million to spend. Still to spend? Yes. With $1.2 million left, we can now sign a whole lot more drivers. I could pick up. Oh, Brendan Gaughan's a driver. Well, I mean, obviously, he's a driver. Tony. I can't pick up Tony Stewart. I missed out on that opportunity. So I'm either going to do Matt Kenseth or Brendan Gaughan. Heads, tails. Okay, we're going with Brendan Gaughan. Accept. And how good is Brendan Gaughan? Pretty good actually. We're gonna just upgrade him a little bit. We're just gonna throw the rest of our money at Brendan Gaughan. I know someone's gonna be like, but it's not realistic. I don't care. I'm doing this for fun. And I'll probably say that about 5 more times before I end the stream in about 40 minutes tops. And there goes all the money. Great. Biff will regress a little bit, which is slightly irritating. And yeah, there's all your new teams. Let's see, who's new? Kenny Wallace is going to drive the DW car. Ron Barfield Jr. is going to drive the 13 for Bill Elliott. Frank Kimmel's going to drive for the 47 for Johnson Racing. Is this idiot? Him for Hendrick? Ew. Let's just ignore it and hope he doesn't win a race. Elliott Sadler wins for RCR in his first career Busch race. Dale Jarrett's going to win at Daytona. Blaze Alexander is going to win his first career Busch race and his second career start at Rockingham. Terry Labonte's going to win his first race of the season at Rockingham. Chris Diamond, of course he's going to win. Ooh, nice job, Terry Labonte finishing P2. Not bad at all. And Jeff Gordon back there in third. Good job. And hey, season opener, we get the dub. Jeff Crow. Nice job by Rusty. Greg Biffle back to back. Domination. Brendan Gaughan's going to get himself his first top 5. David Starr, Sterling Marlin. Brendan Gaughan going to get his first win of the season. And there's a nice Bobby Labonte win. First time neither of us get the win. And it's going to be at Evergreen, actually our strongest track historically. Jeff Gordon's going to win his first race of the season at North Wilkesboro. And let's look at the standings because we're a little bit around quarter way done. Well, in our case, trucks were 1/6 of the way done. Blaze Alexander's got a 5-point lead. If it isn't for Portland, we're leading the points. Jeff Gross leading Busch Series by a slim margin. It's too early to say if anyone's a favorite or not, because, I mean, for crying out loud, at this point last season, Jeff Gordon was like 5th or 6th, and he just, whoop, his way to the top. Joe Nemechek's gonna win at Tucson. David Green's gonna win a Cup race at Martinsville. Brendan Gaughan's gonna win his second race of the season at Colorado. There's Ron Barfield, Jimmy Spencer. Ron Fellows is gonna win a truck race. Brian Refner. Bill Elliott's, wow. So he ends his winless streak early for driving for his own team. In fact, I think he never, and I don't think he even won a race driving for his own team, actually. Good job. Dennis Setzer. There's a Chad Little win. Dale Earnhardt wins a 600, putting him at 70, which is getting close. Now let's look at the Cup standings, because our Cup race have gone by. Sterling Marlin in the 4. Wow, alrighty. And we are doing pretty good. Brendan Gaughan up there in P7. Mike Skinner's only up to P6 in points. Wow. Ouch. And then there's Greg Biffle with career win number 9. Start of the season. Jeff Gordon's got win 27 of his career. When this save started, he only had 2. Okay, let's remember that, folks. Mark Martin's going to win at Michigan. Greg Biffle's going to get his 4th win of the season at Milwaukee so early in the season. Excuse me, folks. Ricky Rudd's going to win at Daytona. Greg Biffle is going to lead a 1-2 for the squad at Louisville, which I believe actually, and that win ties for most wins in a truck season. And there's the first win in any series, I believe, by Matt Kenseth. Rusty Wallace wins career win number 50 at New Hampshire. Mike Skinner's finally going to pull off a win. Will we be the first guy not named Mike Skinner to win the championship? I believe so, but don't quote me. Jeff Gordon's career win number 3. Butch Gilliland for Virtue Racing is going to win his first career win. Brett Bodine is going to win for Melling. Jeff Green for Liberty. Meanwhile, we get a 2nd and a 4th. David Starr is going to win at IRP. And Mark Martin, wow. Something horrible has happened to Jeff Gordon. He does not get a top 5, I believe. Nope. Where is Jeff? I hope I passed him and he didn't miss the show. So, no, Jeff Gordon has not missed the show. So you can see also manufacturers. Okay. Oh, there is 26 at a track where IRL, where in this save plus IRL, he has only finished worse than 2nd. He has never finished worse than 2nd until this point. With 3 straight wins in 94, 95, and 96, with a 2nd place in 97 and a 26 and 98. Well, let's take things back to positive with us dominating the road course. And then there's Jeff Gordon back on top at the Glen. And then we're going to win at Flemington, Ron Barfield. There's Jeff Gordon destroying the competition. And I believe Jeff Gordon's going to win 4 in a row. As there's Biffle. And there's Jeff Green. And Michael Waltrip's actually going to win his first career race for Bahari Racing in the 30. Good job. And let's take a look at the Cup point standings. Dale Earnhardt is... Okay, Jeff Gordon's just having a dominant season. Oh wait, it's 98 and it's Jeff Gordon. Who didn't see that coming? Let's see here. Chad Little's doing pretty good. Not as good as last year though, but I can't blame him for not doing that. We, however, lead the truck points. And Mike Skinner is actually not even in the tops. It's not even the first guy, not us. But, you know, oh well. We have won 10 of the 16 races so far. Okay. Let's see here. Can we win more than half the truck races as a team? Jeff Gordon career season win number 6. Greg Biffle's going to win the truck championship in 98. It looks like it. Chad Little, Ward Burton. There's another Greg Biffle win at Martinsville. In 19 races, Greg Biffle's won 9 of them. And there's Jeff Gordon destroying the field at Dover for win number 7. Brendan Gaughan, for his 4th win of the season, is going to take it at North Wilkesboro. Greg Biffle's going to get 2nd. Buckshot Jones. There's Andy Houston. And there's Biffle at Sears Point. If he can win 2 out of the next 3 races, Biffle alone will win more than half the season. We have already done that as a team. But I want to see if Biffle will do it as driver. Excuse me. There's Bobby Labonte. Brendan Gaughan's going to take the win at Mesa Marin. Greg Biffle's going to get 4th. Bugs Harfield. No, Bugs Harefield. I remember that guy. He won a race earlier in the season. He beat... We're just going to ignore who finished 2nd. Jeff Gordon. Nice job. Career win number 33. Season win number 8. And this is actually statistically better than Jeff Gordon actually was in this era. Like, this is not as impressive as like his 13-win season. There's Greg Biffle winning race number 11 at Phoenix. Mark Martin doing pretty good. Now let's take a look at the standings with 3 races left. It's over. Jeff Gordon's winning 4 in a row. Jeff Gordon is Jimmy Johnson before Jimmy Johnson. Jack Cofield. Jeff Cofield. What the heck? Brain. God, my brain's not working right now. Chad Little leads Jeff Crow and Ron Barfield Jr. There we go. And Brendan Gaughan's the champion. With Brendan Gaughan going to try to hold on to P2, which I believe he will. And Mike Skinner's going to finish 4th. Dale Jr. did all 27 races. This is a glitch. Dale Jr. has not driven for me. That's just a known glitch in the game. I don't know what happens. Jeff Gordon wins at Phoenix for his 9th of the season. I believe he actually got like 12 this season, so he's actually awful late in real life. Bill Sedgwick's going to win the season finale. Greg Biffle's going to get 2nd. So, so Biffle didn't win 50%, just the team did. In fact, I think we won more. Mark Martin will win at Atlanta at the end of the season. And I've sat here thinking about it, and I've decided we will do up until 2000. We will do the 99 and 2000 season before I will end the stream, which means not tomorrow, but whenever I sit down to do my next stream, we will do the Gen 4 era, like the chart of the, well, no, not the Gen 4 era, but in the Gen 4. But we're going to do from 2001 to 2006 or 2007. And then we'll do from the COT era till the Gen 6 era, then do the Gen 6 era, and then the future. As I don't care, we all know who won. Terry Labonte has called it quits. Ouch. Joe Gibbs opens up to 20. Dale Earnhardt opens up to 1. Those are huge cars. One of those teams still exists. Rusty stayed. Okay, let's see here. How does this switch everything up? First off, we need a new driver because Brendan Gaughan has decided to leave the squad. Okay, I see one guy. If I can't see the second guy I'm looking for, I know exactly who we're picking up immediately. Yeah, I don't see him. So, nope. Oh, I don't know why my screen did that. We're gonna put Adam Petty in our truck. Upgrade car. Oh wow. Yeah, we're gonna have a team. Okay, let's see who's gonna fill what seats. Biffle's gonna go to DEI in the 1. Ron Barfield's gonna go to the 5 for Hendrick. So those are just the 2 huge seats that have been, 2 of the 3 big seats have been signed. Stacy Compton's gonna go to the 50. Thank God, I didn't want to see him in that in that 50 car anymore. Frank Kimmel to the 26. Now who's in the 20? Patty Moyes or Mosey? I don't know. Any Busch Series news? Terry Labonte is actually going to step down from full-time Cup to go chase a trophy in Xfinity? Huh. And it's in the Xfinity Series. Jason Leffler doing good. Adam Petty, nice. Anyone else? Like any big teams that I know of? No. What about trucks? Brendan Gaughan's to this. Mike Skinner has left the truck series. And Brendan Gaughan's going to drive the 3. Harvick to the 11. Tony Stewart to the 12. Jay Sauter to the 16. David Starr. Oh, wow. Jason Leffler's up in here. Loy Allen Jr.'s up in here. We're going to have ourselves a powerful lineup of trucks. So I guess Brendan Gaughan was like, okay, I can't beat the best, so I might as well race with the best. And now let's see here, any new Cup Series teams. Gold's Pumps is going to be on, not Dale Earnhardt's ride, but the other RCR number 3 in Xfinity. Okay, so here's your Cup Series new sponsors. Not bad. Then there's your Busch Series new sponsors. And if you think that's interesting, here's all your Truck Series sponsors that have changed. I personally don't like changing sponsors, but it is what it is. So, Elliott Sadler's going to go out there and win again at Daytona like he did last season, which is interesting. I did not realize he could do that. Kyle Petty's going to win the Daytona 500. That's something. Jeff Crow, Gordon with 4 straight. Bobby Labonte's going to go to Richmond. Dennis Setzer is going to win the truck season opener. Mark Martin. Brendan Gaughan's going to go out there and win in his second start, not with the team. Brendan Gaughan's going to win another race. Jeff Gordon's going to win at Bristol. Brendan Gaughan's going to beat us again. Then there's Adam Petty finishing P8 to Greg Biffle's 24. Dennis Setzer's going to win a race. Ooh, wow, look at Phil Bonfield finishing P2 and Adam Petty going to finish 21st and Greg Biffle 25th. Not bad. Ron Barfield. There's Sterling Marlin. Finally, it took us 8 races for us to finally get a truck in victory lane. In fact, that's only Biffle's third top 10 of the season. Ouch. Brian Refner, Tim Steele, Biffle, finally back to normal, I believe. Mark Martin, Chad Little, Dennis Setzer, Buckshot Jones, Mike Wallace. Yep, Biffle's 3 in a row. I don't want to say Biffle's back until he wins like 5 in a row. Warburton wins at Daytona. Biffle's at 4 straight wins. Josh Harvick. There's another Jeff Gordon win. Adam Petty's going to end Greg Biffle's winning streak, but that's fine. And now after that, now as we're past halfway, let's see what we're doing here. Adam Petty is the only guy trying to hunt down Brendan Gaughan. Gaughan is just too strong for us. Dennis Setzer, Greg Biffle, not bad. I believe we're going to try to keep just pushing the trucks. There's Jeff Gordon winning at Talladega. Greg Biffle's going to win at IRP. There's a Mark Martin. Another win by us at Watkins Glen. Mark Martin's going to win at Watkins Glen. Greg Biffle's going to win at Flemington. What did I see for a second? Weird. I'm checking something I saw. Right after... Okay, so the weird screen glitch was just saying Ron Barfield won at IRP. So, let's just keep moving. Mark Martin's going on a tear. He's going to try to chase down Jeff Gordon. Can he do it? I do not know. But this is literally 1998 all over again. Just happened a year later. In real life. We are hunting him down, though. We are hunting down Brendan Gaughan. He got out to a huge start early, but we haven't picking at his lead until he does that. Whoops. Jason Leffler is going to win his first career race. There's a Mark Martin win. Matt Kenseth wins his first truck start. Well, first truck race in a 6-team start. Or something like that. Jay Sauter for Bruco. Jeff Gordon with his 6th win of the season. 40th career win. Adam Petty wins at New Hampshire. Jeff Green. Jeff Crow. Ooh, P2 and P6 by the squad. Not bad. Elliott Sadler wins at Dover. Do we get another first-time winner at Dover and Cup? Nope, it's Darrell Marlin, his 3rd win of the season. And there's Biffle winning at North Wilkesboro. Orange County's going to go to Terry Fisher. Jeff Gordon wins at Martinsville. Now, as the Cup season's only got 5 races left, each Jeff Gordon, unless something crazy happens. Couple races left. Chad Little leads the Busch Series again, and Brendan Gaughan's points lead, which was once like 300 points, is now down to 130 with 4 to go. So if we can close it up, we might stand a chance. Except that when Brendan Gaughan finishes 2nd and we finish 4th. Jason Jarrett's going to do pretty good, finishing with his 2nd career win. Ron Barfield's going to win his 1st career Cup race with Hendrick. Greg Biffle is going to win. Kyle Petty's going to win his 2nd race of the season. He won the Daytona 500 earlier for Sabco. So it's 3 to go, and Cup, Jeff Gordon's got a nearly 200, no, he's got exactly 250 point lead. It's done. Mark Martin, you gave it your all, but Jeff Gordon's winning 5 straight. Chad Little, he's doing good. And it's close. We have closed the gap, but it's not going to be enough, I believe. I believe Brendan Gaughan's going to win the championship. Did he get... Yeah. Yeah, we need something horrible to happen. Say, I open a 3rd truck and hire Brendan Gaughan. Greg Biffle doesn't. Well, goes out, wins, leads most laps, and whatnot. But no, we're not going to do that. I'm not doing that. There's Rockingham. Jeff Burton's going to win his 2nd career race with the Wood Brothers. Wow. And there is Lance Hooper winning at Vegas. Brendan Gaughan's going to finish P3rd. Greg Biffle finishes P4th, which, if I do believe correctly, Brendan Gaughan's going to walk away with the championship. Good job, Brendan Gaughan. Am I slightly annoyed my former driver beat me? Yes. Am I mad? No, because it's the best truck out there. And Rusty Wallace is going to end the season. And Jeff Gordon wins 5 in a row, I believe. It's year 4 or 5. AJ Foyt, PPI, Brett Favre, Jesus. Alrighty, let's see here. Who goes where? Rusty's retired? Wow. Dale Jarrett retires early. Okay. So, does the game force Dale to retire early? I don't know. Let's see here. What happened? Adam Petty staying for another season in an even stronger truck. The Biff. He is back to his peak. How much money will this cost me? 300,000 minimum? Why not? We're gonna start ourselves our own Xfinity team. So we're gonna go to the outdoor channel with our primary, the McDonald's drive-thru as our secondary, and Super 8 Motel as our tertiary. Okay. Ouch, this is gonna be pricey. It's gonna cost a lot to upgrade this car. As long as I can get me something decent. Give me something in the 90s game. We might actually have the ability to get me a 95 overall truck. Well, push car. And it's gonna be near perfect. Which is going to open up the door significantly to our possibilities. So, and I will sit here long and hard about this. Okay, I could bring Greg up here to the team. Nope, he won't sign. If he won't sign, who do I bring? I saw the guy. As long as I don't see anybody else I really, really want on the team. Let me check. Yes, I actually see a guy I want more than Kurt Busch. 23. Ouch, that's a little old, but it's what Jimmy wants. And Jimmy, oh my god. Jackpot. Brendan Gaughan's gonna... oh boy. Brendan Gaughan goes from rookie in trucks to winning trucks to probably one of the top 10 best rides in all of Cup. In literally 2 full seasons. Rusty signs with the... Dale Jarrett's Brett Favre Racing? Or, sorry, Brett Favre Motorsports? Youch. Anybody good going to somewhere I like? Huh? Hutch Strickland to Ken Schrader Racing, huh? Now let's see here. Who goes where? Jimmy's gonna drive the 0 in trucks. Kurt Busch is gonna drive the 6. Rick Ware's gonna drive the 97, huh? For RDR? Huh. Weird. It's also weird is you'll occasionally see like owner drivers like leave their own teams to race for somebody else, which is fine. I like it. I'm perfectly fine with it. Now let's see here. Any Cup teams shut down? Cup, oh, the 42 for Sabco, Grand National, the 43 for Petty Enterprises. And now, the first race of the 2000s is our first Busch start with Jimmy Johnson. And Jimmy gets 7th, Robbie Gordon wins, which is fine. Jeff Gordon, after winning 5 straight Cup titles, is still dominating. There's David Starr. Kevin Harvick wins his first career race. In his first career start for Sabco in the 40. Jimmy gets another 7th. Impressive. Dennis Setzer. Not bad. Now, here's where the real dogs come to play. Adam Petty and Greg Biffle lead a 1-2. Oh my god, I just realized I put Adam Petty in the Hot Wheels car. Oh, there's Ricky Hendrick. That is cool to see. And there's Ron Barfield. Mike Bliss leads us. There he goes. IRL, he has won 7 Cup championships, but in this timeline, he has won as many Busch races as he actually did in real life. Joe Nemechek for Addington. I saw the 60, I immediately thought, ooh, wow, did he really go to Roush? No. I can have hope, though. Jimmy's going to go to 24th. I'm not expecting Jimmy to do anything crazy. Kurt Busch wins his first career truck race. Ricky Hendrick's going to win another Busch race at Hickory. Dave Blaney wins his first Cup start. Well, first Cup race. Not bad. Stevie Reeves. Elliott Sadler. Jeff Gordon's. I think Jeff's going to do 6 in a row. The IRL record's 5, set by Jimmy Johnson from 06 to 2010. Most all-time is held between 3 drivers at 7 titles with Dale Earnhardt, Richard Petty, and Jimmy Johnson. Technically, if you go by the season-long points format instead to Chase, Jeff Gordon has 7 instead of Jimmy. Kurt Busch in the 6th. Jimmy Johnson has officially won more Xfinity races in this save than he did in his entire career. Bobby Labonte at Joe Gibbs Racing is going to win another race. He's done okay, like he'll win a race here or there. Occasionally will run up front, run for a championship. Robbie Gordon for Roush. That's the truck Greg Biffle actually drove in this season. Ron Barfield's doing good. Michael Waltrip wins his 2nd career race at Bahari. At Sears Point. Joe Nemechek. Casey Atwood wins a race. Jeff Gordon wins a 600. I believe that's like his 2nd in this timeline. Adam Petty wins his 2nd career, well, 2nd of the season. 2nd win of the season, 4th of his career in trucks. Brian Refner, Randy LaJoy for Bill Davis Racing. Elliott Sadler, there's Sterling Marlin. Jamie McMurray, there's Bobby Labonte. Kevin Harvick wins a race. Jeff Crow, Mike Skinner. Greg Biffle wins his first race of the season and race 11? But that season stats look like he might actually be up front running for the championship. Kyle Petty leads the points. Okay. David Starr leads the Busch points. Okay, and Greg Biffle isn't leading the points over Kurt Busch. And Joe Nemechek. Then there's Adam Petty. Jimmy Johnson wins his 3rd race of the season. Mark Martin. There's Greg Biffle. Jeff Gordon. Ron Barfield. Another Ron Barfield. Ooh, we got 14th and 18th. And Rich Bickle in this 3 is going to finish 2nd. Robbie Gordon. We get 38th. David Green. He's going to win the Brickyard 400. Jeff Gordon's going to be back inside the top 5 after a couple of bad years. Kevin Harvick is going to win at RPM. Bobby Labonte. Jason Jarrett. Jimmy Johnson. Randy LaJoie, Jamie McMurray. Jimmie Johnson's going to win his 4th race of the season. Another Randy LaJoie win. 3rd of the season, 4th of his career. Robbie Gordon, Jeff Crow, Ron Barfield, Dale Courtley, David Starr, Ward Burton, Buckshot Jones, Jimmy, Kyle Petty. Where does that put the point standings at? Looks like Jeff's streak's going to end at 5 unless something crazy happens to Setzer and Barfield. Oh, and Kyle Petty, because that's what's going to happen. Chris Diamond, Matt Kenseth, Ron Barfield's going to win again. Greg Biffle, Jeff Crow, Kyle Petty, Adam Petty, he's going to be a 1-2 for the team. David Starr, Jeff Gordon, he's going to win race 5 at Charlotte. Well, his 5th race at Charlotte. Joe Nemechek, Elton Sawyer, Ron Barfield, and Greg Biffle's going to win our season finale. Wait, is that? Yeah. Yes. Greg Biffle's going to win the 2000 Truck Championship, which is actually what he did in real life. But, let's see, where does that going to put Jeff Gordon with a race left? No chance. Out. So Jeff Gordon's streak will end at 5. Just 5 straight, just like Jimmy. So, it's going to put Jeff Gordon, well, nope, Jeff Gordon's going to battle first. 4th with rookie, or is it, no, Patty's not a rookie. They're in their 2nd season, I believe, actually. But anyways, Dennis Setzer, Kyle Petty, and Ron Barfield are going to go into the final Cup race of the season with a shot at the title. This will be Kyle's 2nd chance at the title. He came into the final race with a mathematical shot at the champion back in '92. So, will Kyle Petty pull off the upset and win himself a title? Something his father, Richard, did 7 times. Will Dennis Setzer pull off the where did he come from and just dominate the field and win the championship? Or will be Ron Barfield? Technically in the 2nd best Hendrick car on paper, but has decided to say that doesn't matter and go out there and win it all. Jimmie Johnson's going to end the season on a high note, which I believe is actually going to put us top 5 in points, maybe? Nope, 6. Oh well, good job, Jimmy. And here we are. Okay. Ron Barfield won. And I believe... Where's everybody at? Where are they at? Oh my god. Where are they? Dennis Setzer's finished 30th. And Kyle Petty got 39. Which I believe means that... Hang on, let me see. Was there an accident? Yes. He blew a tire. Dennis Setzer blew a tire. So, Ron Barfield for Hendrick Motorsports is your 2000 Cup Series champion. Brendan Gaughan's Rookie of the Year. Fair. Elliott Sadler is your champion in the Busch Series. Ricky Hendricks Rookie of the Year by 45 points over Jimmy Johnson. And Greg Biffle is your 2000 Truck Series champion, just like in real life, with Joe Nemechek finishing second. And Kevin Harvick, but Kevin Harvick already did a couple races in the past. I saw it. Oh well, who cares? Now we're moving up. Who retires? I already see it. So Tim Fedewa has signed an extension. A couple of people have signed with a bunch of people have signed with extensions. Kyle Petty's hungry for that title. Dale Jr. signed a 3-year extension with Bill Elliott. Wow. And Dale Earnhardt retires in 2000. Is there a new... Yes, phone. I know my battery's low. Chip Ganassi is going to drive. He's going to enter the 01. The 19 is going for Everham. So those are new teams. Richard Childress is going to have a new Busch Series car with the 2. Fitz Bradshaw is going to join Trucks. Rick Ware Racing is going to join Trucks. SS Greenlight's going to join Trucks. And Renzi, yep. So, we will see your 2001 lineup, then I'm going to call it a stream, because I'm done for tonight. Plus, I got to upgrade my cars real quick, so I can remember. Okay. Now, depending on team success, we may start a cup team, which would be fine. Greg Biffle's doing pretty good. Adam Petty's doing good. Alrighty, continue to next season. Any new... Okay, let's see. Who's going where? Bobby Labonte's going to drive the 01. He leaves Joe Gibbs. Wow. Kurt Busch to the 3. Oh, I can picture that in my head, and that's just funny. Elliott Sadler to the 9 for Melling Racing. Dodge joins NASCAR still. Interesting. Okay. John Andretti goes to the 11. Jason Leffler goes to the 18. The 19 has Joe Nemechek. Hank Parker Jr. goes to the 25 for Hendrick. Robbie Gordon to the 37. Terry Fisher to the 43. Jay Sauter to the 66. Matt Kenseth to the 87. Buckshot Jones to the 92. And Lloyd Allen Jr. to the 96. And in other news, on the Busch Series side, Charles Quaffle to the 2. Curtis Davis to the 3. David Starr to the 9. John Tanner to the 11. Jeff Green to the 12. Boris Said to the 18. Gary St. Eminent, to the 26. Lance Hooper to the 28. Mark Crow. Wait, there's 2? Oh boy, that's going to be annoying to try to pronounce. To the 31. Kirby Stewart to the 44. Marty Houston to the 45, Steve Park to the 53, Matt Crafton to the 57, Jeff Bolts to the 59, Jason White to the 60, Joe Bessie to the 66, Dale Jarrett to the 72, Rich Bickle to the 74, Terry Cook to the 87, Tracy Hines to the 90, Dale Quartley to the 95, and Chad Chaffin to the 98. And let's go to the Truck Series. Ricky Hendrick to the 3. Oh god, we're going to get destroyed. That's a combination I do not want to fight. Tony Stewart to the 4. Lance Norris to the 06. Hermie Sadler to the 7. Borsett to the 12. Mike Olson to the 28. Jeff Foltz to the 34. Joe Bessie to the 51. Rich Bickle to the 54, Terry Cook to the 61, Tracy Hines to the 65, and Chad Chaffin to the 83. For those who are now watching at this point in the episode, let's recap everything that's happened. We saw the birth of the Truck Series, which had Mike Skinner in the 3 win 3 straight championships before we went in there, took one. Then the 3 truck with our former driver from the year before, Brendan Gaughan, wins it. Before we take it back, Busch Series was, you know what, no, we're not going to do that. No, we're just going to go, bloop. Here we are. Jeff Gordon in 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 2000 goes to his teammate. Chad Litt won 4 straight. Johnny Benson won 1. Elliott Sadler won 1. Then let's look at the Truck Series. Boop, boop, boop. Yep. Every truck has 3 in its number. That has won the title. Team Manager, Race Central. Let's look at history. All-time wins list for Cup. Dale Earnhardt's going to finish with 70. Ouch. That's it. Jeff Gordon's already at 46. Rusty's at 51. He's retired. Jeff Gordon's the driver, currently the most active driver with a win at this point. And Tommy Houston, Tommy Ellis, and Harry Gant, Mark Martin, Dale Earnhardt are the top 5 most winningest drivers in the Busch Series. And then Truck Series. Greg Biffle, Mike Skinner, Ron Hornaday, Brendan Gaughan. Sheesh. Yeah, you can see the Truck Series is new. When only 3 drivers got double-digit wins. And as you can see, the most wins in a season go to Greg Biffle in trucks with an 11-win season, where a 5.0 average finish. Normally that's the best, but it's actually not the best. There was a guy who, Mike Skinner, in his first or second title, I forget which one at this point because it's been a couple hours. He finished inside the top 5 all but twice, and inside the top 10 all but once. His average finish was 4.5, and he wasn't even dying for me. Jeff Gordon, in his first championship season, got 9 wins, 22 top 5s, yeah, not bad. And then there's one in Chad Little seasons, 7 wins. So, we are going to end it here. I will see y'all around later. So, this is